Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into a major software update that's gone completely off the rails. Google Pixel users are finding that their top of the line phones are freezing, crashing, and in some cases becoming totally useless. And it's all because of one official update.
When you think of the Google Pixel, you probably think of that amazing camera and that super clean, pure Android experience. But right now, it is absolutely in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons.
And for anyone who's been a longtime Pixel fan, this whole thing might be giving you a serious case of deja vu. See, this isn't the first time a big update has caused huge problems, and it's making people ask some tough questions about Google's quality control.
Okay, let's get into our first section, a Pixel in crisis. We're going to look at how an update that was supposed to help is actually breaking these phones. So, what's really at the heart of all this frustration? What's the one thing that's sending these expensive devices into a total tailspin? Well, the trigger is actually surprisingly simple.
It all points back to a single culprit, the official March software update. Now, this wasn't some sketchy app you downloaded or a virus. No, this was a release that came directly from Google itself, and it's become the clear source of all this chaos.
All right, moving on to our second section, the symptoms of failure. And listen, this isn't just one single annoying bug we're talking about. Let's break down the three main ways this update is making these phones practically unusable for people. First up, we've got the most severe problem, one that users have started calling lock screen death. And it's pretty much what it sounds like. Your phone basically becomes a paperweight. The screen won't respond, you can't unlock it, and you can't access a single thing on it. It's just dead. Next up, people are reporting their screens just completely freezing. They'll be right in the middle of doing something, and the whole interface just locks up solid. The only way to get out of it is a hard reset. And even after you do that, there's absolutely no guarantee it won't happen again a few minutes later. And finally, there's the joy of forced reboots. Without any warning at all, the phone will just restart itself. Some users are even reporting that it gets stuck in this crazy disruptive loop, restarting over and over and over, which makes the device completely and utterly unreliable. So for our third section, we have to ask, does this affect all the Pixel phones out there? Well, from what we're seeing in reports, it looks like one specific device is right in the center of this whole mess. The phone that seems to be bearing the brunt of this faulty update is Google's very latest flagship. Yep, the company's big showcase phone, the Pixel 10. Ironically, it's the one facing the most significant problems. And that's really the core of it, right? There is a critical software glitch that is absolutely crippling the user experience on these brand new top-of-the-line devices. All right, our final section, the demand for a fix. Because, when people can't reliably use their phones, the public response is usually pretty swift and very unified. If you look across all the forums and social media, the message from the community couldn't be more simple or more direct. Fix it, Google. They're not making complicated demands. They're just pleading for their very expensive devices to work the way they're supposed to. So this whole situation leaves us with a really crucial question. As these kinds of software problems keep popping up, how is that going to affect Google's reputation? And maybe more importantly, what does it do to the trust and loyalty of the customers who rely on these devices every single day?